Nithyananda, with all auspicious blessings and grace of my Guru, I welcome you to this series on introductory series about a Guru, the Sangha and the Linga, and many other basic questions that many people seem to have. In this Sannyas series, I want to talk about my Guru, the Sangha and the Linga, which forms the entirety of us. First, my Guru, His Holiness Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda Swamiji, is an enlightened master, an incarnation, an avatar, who is revered and worshipped as a living God, who is ever compassionate in today's time to all human beings, with over 10 crore devotees across the world. Swamiji has established more than 360 centers, temples, monasteries all over the world, with over 350 books written in as many languages and translated as audios, videos, podcasts, blogs, everywhere. He's the most watched spiritual master on YouTube, and the youngest, just being below 40. He's been able to establish the Nithyananda Sangha all over the world just by his contribution to humanity, to human consciousness, and his ever compassionate relationship with all his devotees. Swamiji's devotees and his sannyas disciples, like who I am, will reiterate and are standing examples, will reiterate and explain and share with the world how Swamiji is so compassionate with every human being. Why Swamiji is doing what he's doing? Like I said, Swamiji is an avatar. An avatar who is one who has a conscious birth, who takes birth with a decision to do what he's going to do, to contribute what he's going to contribute to the world. In the famous Hindu scriptures, the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, every time the unconsciousness, the evil in the society grows and grows, an incarnation will come to the earth to remind man that he is not evil, that he cannot live unconsciously. Hence, after Krishna, it is Swamiji who's come back to this earth to tell the world, to show human beings how low we have fallen as consciousness, what we have forgotten is a birthright, and remind them that Tat Avam Asi, you are that. You are that in the sense of even a superconscious being, or what the Hindu scriptures tell again and again is that man is God. Man is a reflection of God till he finds and experiences the state of Sadashivatva. And Swamiji works day in and day out to make every person experience this at all aspects of life. What do you mean by Sadashivatva? And why only a Guru can give you that experience? See, someone asked me, if Hinduism is a philosophy, why should I follow a Guru? In the same context, law is a philosophy. Becoming a doctor, a medicine is a philosophy. So studying medicine makes you a doctor. Studying law makes you a lawyer. And it's only someone who has studied and understood and mastered the human consciousness can guide you to your highest consciousness. Swamiji's philosophy is very, very simple. Every man has good inside him. Now, making him see, understand and radiate his highest consciousness, which is his highest good, in what he feels is the highest good, can only be shown to people, by human beings, by someone who is already in that state. So it's a rather redundant question, unless people do not want to find their highest consciousness or the highest states. Asking a question like why Guru is rather redundant. It's like a patient going to a doctor and asking, why do I know you? Doctor, give me your medicine book. It's a philosophy. I can read it and become a doctor and cure myself. That doesn't work. Then why do we all strive to go into the best doctors, to the best lawyers, to the best policemen, to the most integrated people that we meet? Because we believe they have mastered the philosophy of law, or the philosophy of medicine, or the philosophy of whatever we need their assistance with. Now, making you understand that you really need assistance to find your higher consciousness is what life gives you when you go through various phases of life. Many people keep writing they are depressed, they are stressed, they are withdrawn from life, they are having so many issues. But making you understand experientially that any situation in life will not put a man in depression or stress, will not make a man move away from his original state. The man's original state is bliss and joy. Swamiji beautifully puts it. Swamiji, my Guru, His Holiness Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda Swamiji, so beautifully puts it, saying, man's birthright is bliss. We fight for freedom. We fight for votes. Why are we not fighting for our natural state of bliss? When you start fighting for it, who will guide you? Who will guide you onto the right path? That this is the way you find bliss, this is the way you can retain that bliss, and this is the way you can continue doing what you are by remaining in that bliss. That can be done only by an avatar, a guru, an incarnation who has come to this planet just to show people that. The first and the only thing Swamiji wants to do is create an enlightened consciousness, create an enlightened civilization, like how India was during the Vedic times, during the Saraswati civilization, during the Ramayana times, or during the Mahabharata. If you read Ramayana and you start actually cognizing the characters from the space of enlightenment and from the space of bliss being the birthright, you will see even Ravan was not stressed or upset or depressed or had a conflict when he had to face a war, or even when he knew he was dying. All his decisions which were wrong were also made from the space of completion. There was no conflict, stress, where he went beating up other people, biting other people. If you actually read the Ramayana, you will understand Ravan, his very presence, would radiate so much of power and strength to people, that there is one space where Rama himself says, wow, what a personality. But unfortunately, he just had few wrong decisions in life, which is why he had to be annihilated. The thought process of Ravan had to be annihilated. It could not be removed. Likewise, who will annihilate our wrong thought patterns? We have a hope only through the Guru. In fact, even in Ramayana, Ravan was reminded again and again by his seers, by his saints, by his gurus, by his well-wishers, by his brother and his wife, that this is wrong. You are walking on the path of self-destruction. Do not do. But he chose not to listen to any of them, because he thought he was above, over and everyone. But the moment if he had taken just one moment to listen to his guru, to his seers, to his brother or to his wife, he would not have been annihilated. Likewise, when you listen to your guru empowers you with the knowledge how to compete with wrong patterns, empowers you with the knowledge how to live a life of enlightened consciousness. And what more greater power do you need? And what more greater psychological support does one need, other than knowing there is a God who will answer all your questions? Because I'm sure many of us go to temples, keep talking to God, asking Him for solutions, and we come away hoping He has heard. And if there is a result in the way we want, we are very happy, saying, oh, God has heard my prayers. But if the result is something completely different, then we say, oh, God does not hear my prayers. There is no God. God is so wicked. He does not respond to my only prayers. He responds to everybody else's prayers. But if you have a talking God, a living God who can tell you why your prayers are not responded, then where you need to look to change, would that not make you happy? Would that not make you feel you're the most empowered person on this planet Earth? That is what the Guru does in your life. If you have any more questions regarding the Guru, please leave your comments, your queries, your clarifications in the inbox below, and I will get back to you. I have a request to all the friends who've been calling continuously on Facebook Messenger. I am unfortunately unable to take calls, but I would really appreciate if you can leave your contact number or any other details, and we will get back to you. We will be in touch, and I do hope you do not get offended by this, because the intention is not to avoid you. We unfortunately do get involved with other things also. Rather, not unfortunately, very fortunately, we are very fortunate to do other work. But we may not be able to attend all the calls all the times. So please leave a message and we will get back to you. Thank you for watching Nithyananda.